Namaste and welcome back, dear students. For those of us who live in the subtropical region, know very well that we have different clothes for different seasons. For example, we all wear cool cotton clothes in summers and warm clothes in winters. Likewise, we all dress up differently for different occasions, like formal clothes, semi formal clothes, and casual clothes. And whenever we have to go for a party, we all dress up in jazzy party clothes. But what if we have to go to the space? In this chapter, Dressing Up for Space, we are going to read about the requirements of an impeccable space suit. We are also going to read about the first space suit ever made and some interesting facts about spacesuits. So, without wasting any time, let's begin the reading of this chapter.
Dressing up for space. Let's begin the reading. Outer space has very harsh conditions. Let's find out what astronauts wear to keep themselves safe in outer space. Space is no doubt a difficult place to travel to and even more difficult to live in. First, there is no air in space. Then, it is very cold unless the sun is shining directly at you. And since there is no air to protect you, the rays of the sun can burn you. To survive in space, a special space suit is needed to protect your body from the effects of the extreme heat and cold and to provide you with air so that you can breathe. Children, space suit is a special suit worn by astronauts in space. Space suits are full of air to provide the pressure that your body is used to on Earth. So, they look bloated. Children, bloated means full of liquid or gas and larger than normal, something which looks fluffy. Space suits also protect you from space dust, which travels faster than a bullet. Its special gold-lined visors protect your eyes from bright sunlight. Children, visors are a pair of transparent movable shields attached to a helmet to protect the eyes or face. So, these space suits have special gold-lined visors to protect your eyes from bright sunlight. A space suit is a complete astronaut protection unit, a very intricate and well-designed machine. It has a heating and cooling system and arrangements for air and water to drink on the go. It even allows the astronaut to relieve himself while in the suit. Children, to relieve oneself means to urinate or pass stool. So that means these space suits are nothing less than an engineering marvel. These provide for the heating and cooling of the body, make arrangements for water and air, and even allow an astronaut to relieve himself without removing these suits. So we all understand that these are quite intricate. Now, we'll read about the invention of the first spacesuits. Spacesuits were first invented around the 1930s. As one goes higher up in the atmosphere, the air becomes thinner and pilots need air to breathe. In the beginning, the suits were somewhat clumsy as they were quite stiff, bulky, and difficult to move around in. Children, bulky means something which is large and heavy. Since these suits were quite stuffed, large and heavy, so astronauts would often find it very difficult to move around in these spacesuits. So let's read more to find out eventually what changes were made in these spacesuits. Newer spacesuits for EVA. The earliest astronauts stayed inside their spacecraft, but scientists soon realized that the astronauts would also be working in space. And so, they started working on better spacesuits for these missions. The first spacesuits were silver in color because scientists at that time felt that this would reflect the sun rays. They had pipes in them that supplied air and water to keep the astronauts cool. So these must be quite complex to move around in. Soon, space missions required extravehicular activity, that is EVA, on the part of the astronauts. That means the astronauts had to move out of the spacecraft to walk on the moon and later to repair the space shuttles while they are in orbit around the Earth. The suits had to be changed. They were attached to the spacecraft by a thick tube that carried air and water and stopped them from floating away. During Apollo missions, the spacesuits were modified further. Children, modified means change slightly to make something more suitable. The spacesuits were now big backpacks with air, water, and batteries so that the astronauts could do a moonwalk for about 8 hours. The thick tubes were removed. The astronauts had more freedom to move around. So basically, these spacesuits were now lesser complex and easier to move around in. Flying in space. A spacesuit attached to a rocket-powdered backpack is called a Manned Maneuvering Unit, that is MMU. Children, maneuvering means moving skillfully or carefully. So this spacesuit has rocket motors to help the astronaut to fly around in space. There is a camera in the astronaut's helmet so the other crew members and scientists on Earth can monitor what the astronaut is doing. Next, we'll now read about the modern-day spacesuits. Modern-day astronauts don't need to wear spacesuits at all, most of the time. When they are inside a spacecraft, they wear overalls or even their own clothes. Children, overalls means a loose piece of clothing made of heavy cloth and worn over other clothes. They wear special white spacesuits only when they need to go out into the space to do repair work or perform experiments. The most commonly used spacesuit these days is the orange spacesuit. It is worn only during launch and re-entry. The suit has a parachute and other survival items. It is orange to make it easier to spot the crew. Children, launch and re-entry here means the launch of the spaceship from the Earth and its re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. Since there are some chances of accident at this point of time, that is why the astronauts need to wear this spacesuit. Now, we'll read some interesting facts about spacesuits. Initially, spacesuits were made to fit each astronaut, but now they are off the rack, that is, ready-made. Children, off the rack means made to a standard average size and not made especially to fit you, just as we buy ready-made clothes nowadays. They are made up of different parts in many sizes that can be attached and will fit astronauts of different sizes. Astronauts can select a suit, pack their bags and go. Spacesuits have 11 layers. The layers are sewn and cemented together. They are about 4 inches thick. It takes almost 2.5 years to produce a suit, and it costs around $2 million. So it is quite expensive. The spacesuit is too heavy for training on Earth. The astronauts use special lightweight parts on Earth and they do a lot of training in water. In the pool, they do all the things they will do on their mission. Children, this underwater practice is done because the pressure in water is somewhat similar to the pressure in the space. That is why the astronauts do a lot of practice underwater. A spacesuit is not easy to put on. It takes an astronaut over an hour to wear a spacesuit with the help of an assistant. Under their helmets, astronauts wear a hat called a Snoopy cap. It has a microphone and speakers so astronauts can talk to each other. Under the spacesuit, astronauts wear another light suit. It covers their entire body except their head, hands, and feet. There are water tubes in this layer to keep the astronaut cool. Children, by now you must have understood that these spacesuits require a lot of expertise while they are being made. They need efforts to put on and a lot of training to work in. Now, let's look at the science scan. The first point says we cannot hear in space because there is no medium there for the sound waves to travel. Secondly, it takes an average of 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the light of the sun to reach Earth. Let's now read about future spacesuits. In the future, you might be able to go into space for a holiday. Scientists are researching to design spacesuits that will be smaller, lighter, and more comfortable. These suits will be better fitted and made of fabric with less metal and rubber. Movement in the spacecraft will be easier. Children, fabric, as you all know, is material made by weaving wool, cotton, etc. used for making clothes. Let's now read the fact file. National Aeronautics and Space Administration, that is NASA, is an American agency that works on space research projects. Apollo 11 was NASA's first space mission to land on the moon. And astronaut Neil Armstrong was the first human to step on the moon. On landing on the moon, Armstrong said, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." Children, the next point says, Indian Space Research Organization or ISRO, headquartered in Bengaluru, is the Indian agency that works on space exploration projects. Other than successfully launching satellites into orbits, ISRO has also launched Mangalyaan and Chandrayaan missions to Mars and the Moon, respectively. And that's what makes us all proud of ISRO. Children, I am sure you must have enjoyed reading this chapter, Dressing Up for Space, and must have learned a lot of things about spacesuits. Until we fulfill our dream of space travel, let's all continue to work hard towards the achievement of our goals. Children, take care and have a great day.